Welcome to the Webby and O'Neill channel. We're in Sandnes in Norway, out here for 3 days, loving it. Ten Hag, press conference and the Brentford preview. First of all, Webby, Ten Hag, couple of things. Get on with it, my mate.
Yeah, he's gone on about Rashford, how important he is. So, you know, we spoke about Rashford plenty of times last season, how he wasn't coming to the party. Started off pre-season okay for me, but obviously the Brighton game, I thought it was poor. Not just him. Quite a lot of players on the pitch. You know, there was talk last night at PSG sniffing about him. You know, does he need a move to start his career? I think he may do. You know, I said before this season started, it's a massive season for Marcus. You know, he was a regular in the England team. That's not happening now. He's a regular for us, but he's not coming to the party. So if he doesn't, then he
1 year of his contract left.
Well, he's got 1 year with the option of the second one, you know, which United will kick in because they don't want to do another Pogba and a Lingard where he leave for nothing. But he's got to come to the party, Tony. We know what he can do. He's just not doing it. It's the same old running down dark alleys, not taking players on, the wrong options, you know. And it's a struggle for him at the moment. And we said last year, was it the back thing, him not having the operation? But we can't keep trying to hide from him and back in his corner when he's not playing well.
I'm not going to hide from it because I've got a conflict with what Ten Hag's saying about him. Yeah. I'm not rating. I don't see anything different than Rashford. A few months ago, we turned round on here and spoke about Rashford and said, we believe he's thinking of going somewhere else. Now these little rumours are out. Rashford has not improved at the moment. I thought through that pre-season, he was looking good running, but then again, it's all about fitness. Yeah. But it doesn't seem to have stepped up against Brighton. Yes, it's one game. But the thing is, I'm more concerned that he hasn't sorted out a contract and now his agent is talking to another football club. It seems to me that his agent and him is allowing more important things to go somewhere else than secure his contract here. That has to be a major doubt for Ten Hag if he believes he's there for the future.
Yeah, but if you look at it there, don't agents start talking normally, bumping up the contract, negotiating with your current club, you know, he's speaking to someone's interested in the next thing, United or whoever, double the amount what he's on at the moment. So, but he's got to start performing on the pitch. So it's no good him having these games where he's not in it because we all know what he can do. You know, a move might be the best thing for him for everyone. Yeah. But at the moment he's contracted to us and he needs to put a shift in and start playing well because Saturday's a massive game, Tony, already. Second game of the season. Never thought I'd say it. Yeah. It was a must-win match.
Well, Saturday's must-win game, like you say. But the thing is, still a couple of injuries there. Ten Hag. Yeah. Not really said how long they're going to be out. Mentioned Martial and Varane. How big of a loss are they, Webby?
Martial, Lindelof are both out for tomorrow. You know, would Lindelof have played? I don't think he would have done. But he's still a major part of the squad and someone you can count on if needed. And Martial, you know, my stance on him, I think he's great when he's fit, when he's banging in goals. You know, obviously last season was a bad year for him. 2 goals, 1 for us, 1 for the club, Sevilla when he went on loan. You know, was looking great in pre-season. Pulled that little niggle over in Oslo against Atletico Madrid. Yeah. And he's out again tomorrow, so he cuts down the options. I've seen his quote about Ronaldo's had a good week of training, but he won't make it say now whether he's going to play. He's got to play.
Got to play, you're right.
Got to play.
Yeah. Has to play, Webby.
I want Garnacho to play. I just think in that performance in the pre-season against the Spanish team, he looked great. You know, if you're old enough, you're good enough.
Yes.
I thought it was poor bringing him on with 5 minutes to go against Brighton. What can you do in 5 minutes? Nothing really. You know, but he's got those options and he's got to make the right decisions tomorrow because, you know, we don't get the right results tomorrow and say City win, you're already paying 5-6 point catch-up.
Well, you mentioned tomorrow. Listen, I don't know what it is, but all week I am more and more confident as the days go by, right, about Man United getting a result at Brentford. It is lined up for United just to turn these over. Obviously, Brentford are going to come at United.
Look at last year's game. They could have been 4 up at half-time.
Well, we know that. I was there. I watched it. Yeah. I loved it. Contain them. They're going to come at it. But I'm more and more confident for a United win. I think it'll suit United. I think, especially after that poor display against Brighton, I think United will go there, right, and use the width. I think they'll just turn them over, to be honest with you, Webby. But that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Nothing gives me, I can't see anything what tells me this team's going to change. But as a United fan, I'm hoping and I've got more and more belief as it comes through.
Well, you're right, Tony. I'd set 1-0 now, scrappy on goal. But you know, it's a game we've got to win. You know, when Ronaldo comes back in, hopefully with that week's training, he's finding it well because he didn't really do a lot on a Sunday against Brighton. So,
do you see players changing though? Especially like I know I might seem to have gone on a little bit about him, but Shaw, do you see that changing the position? Shaw.
No, Shaw will start. Shaw will start. He's the best left back we've got in the club in my eyes. I know the young kids come in and obviously Tellez has disappeared, gone on loan. But Shaw, if he's fit, he's always going to be number one for me. You know, it's a big season for Luke as well. Having that great season in the Euros and a lot dipping, not just at United but other clubs. But Shaw starts for me, you know, and his word that Bailly could be leaving the club as well before the window shuts.
Yeah.
I think it's a Monaco. I like Bailly when he's fit, but he's just got that big mistake in him. So,
always got that mistake.
And it's always a big mistake. It's not a little one, it's a big one. But on his day, if he stays fit, he's a decent person to have around his squad. But staying fit and big mistakes don't work and don't come too well with Bailly.
We've got to have an attack and go for it. Sancho, underperformed for me, underwhelming since he's signed. Good bits of cameo here and there, but Sancho, he's got to show it this year, and really big pressure on him, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah, I look at Sancho there, and like saying pre-season, I thought he did very well. Then he got that illness, what put him back the last few weeks of the pre-season. He looked tired.
Tired, it seems.
He looked like he wasn't fit enough, but he also was starved of the ball. He wasn't given the ball. He was changing sides. He was coming looking for it deep. You know, but you're right what you say. So we chased him for years and years. We got him at a price we was happy with. He's got to start producing now.
I'll put this to you, Webby, about Sancho. Right? I've spoke with Kieran a few days ago about Sancho. Is he only a good player in a good side? Can he not drag a team up, right, and lead them? Or does he only play well when he's got the players around him what are playing well? And we know Manchester United haven't been playing well since Sancho's side. Is that why we're seeing a patchy performance from him?
You're probably right. It stop-start, wasn't it, last year? He would play 2 or 3 games and Ollie'd leave him out.
Yeah.
And then he got injured, then he got COVID, then he was off form, then he come back and had a spell of about 6 or 7 games where he was probably our best player. Then he got injured again towards the end of the season. It's all been stopped. What he needs now, he needs a run of 8-10 games, and then you can ask me that question again.
I will come back to you about it.
I'll say, yeah. Could he bring a team up on his own? No, I think he needs better players around him.
Yeah.
And then we'll see the best in Jadon Sancho. I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
You know, you don't play for the clubs he's played at. If you're an average player, you've got to start in the mark. But there's a lot of them like that, Tony. A lot of them have got to realise what club they're at, and they've got to put a performance in, running, battling. Because that first half against Brighton was down in the depths of what we've seen in the last 2 years under previous managers.
Can't see that again, can we?
We can't see that again because it's people's futures in my eyes.
Yes.
6 or 7 this year are playing for the future at the football club, and if they don't do it, it's Trara.
Well, tomorrow I've got to get a prediction from you. I already feel as though United are going to win.
Yeah.
And that's not me with me Man United red hat on. I just got a feeling. Yeah. It keeps coming more. Right, and I'm going 2-0 tomorrow, me, Webby. Or is that mad?
No, I'll just take, like I said, I'll take a scrappy 1-0, but I'll go for 2-1. I can see them scoring. Hopefully it's a consolation right at the end of the game. But if we're not up against it, Tony,
tough game,
small, compact ground. Was it old 18,000 or something? They'll be up for it. Had a good result at last week, coming back from 2-0 down.
Will they want to kick Ericsson? Will they want to kick him?
No, I don't think they will, mate. Half his teams play for that. Play for the Denmark team now, play for Brentford, signed another one. No, we've got to be up for it. And if people want to come and join us, we're at the Pontus Bar tomorrow.
Yes, Pontus Bar tomorrow, having a good time. And we'll be filming after the game, so that's something I look forward to.
We'll tell them a few stories as well.
Yes. Well, listen, get your comments in, press the likes, and please subscribe. Listen, we're here for the weekend and we're going to bring you some belting videos after the game. So join us. Thank you.